Hi, this is Batman. Press the free like button if you think that I'm better than Superman and the greatest comic book hero of all time. Unlike Superman, I actually draw big numbers at the box office, and I'm relatable because anybody can become Batman if you have the money and martial arts training.
Now, this is what I truly believe. I think that Michael Cole is the greatest play-by-play guy of all time. I think he's better than Jim Ross. Listen, we have to reward longevity. Mike Cole has been here since day one. To my knowledge, this guy has never been fired. Now, that is a Hall of Fame career within itself. This is a very nitpicky company. Bro, they fire everybody. Ask Kevin Patrick. Ask all these guys that they keep on firing. Joey Styles, Josh Matthews. They fire everybody, but not Mike Cole. Why? Because he is that damn good. I think he's better than Jim Ross. Listen, Jim Ross has had his moments, but he is a moment commentator. Here's what I mean. He's mostly entertaining when he's commentating for The Rock or Stone Cold or Triple H, Taker, Kane. He is a main event kind of commentator, but that's not what this is about. You gotta be versatile. Can you make a mid-card match seem entertaining? It's like the only time Jim Ross was fun to watch was when it was Stone Cold Steve Austin in the goddamn segment. I think he's more so nostalgia. That's what Jim Ross is. He is nostalgia. How can you tell me he's better than Mike Cole? Like how? Mike Cole has been here since day one. He has been in multiple eras. Jim Ross can't say that. Mike Cole has been full-time in multiple eras. I think Mike Cole, he is the John Cena of commentary in terms of he is very reliable. He is Mr. Reliable. You cannot rely on Jim Ross. You cannot. Now, let's do a timeline on Jim Ross, his whole entire career. To me, he's more so an underdog. And here's what I mean. Like, why did WCW let him go? Why was he fired by the WWF multiple times? Like, why? If he's that good, right? Mike Cole, bro, he is Mr. Reliable. He was here during the Attitude Era. He was here during the John Cena era. He has been here in multiple eras. Jim Ross can't say that. Mike Cole has been here through what? 4 eras. Tons and tons of content Mike Cole has called. He has been here since Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Triple H, freaking the goddamn Shield, CM Punk, Sheamus. This dude has lived through multiple eras, and yet he has never been fired. I mean, bro, that's a win. Who has been similar to Mike Cole, where this guy has been here for over 20-something years? No off days, no goddamn vacations. He's been here, bro. You gotta put some respect on Mike Cole's name. Jim Ross has been here on and off. I'm sorry, man. We have to reward longevity and reliability. Jim Ross was never reliable. It was either he was off or he had health problems. But most of the time, this man was not a fan of Jim Ross, but he was a fan of Mike Cole because Mike Cole has always been consistent. You can rely on Mike Cole. I would say Mike Cole, his best years was from the year 2000 all the way to the year 2010. Those were his prime years. But I would say Jim Ross, bro, his prime years was maybe the Stone Cold era. That's facts. His prime years were the Stone Cold and the Rocky Maivia era. Listen, after Stone Cold retired, after Rocky Maivia went Hollywood, I think Jim Ross was useless. Let's be real. He was useless. He needed The Rock. He needed Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, bro, without them, Jim Ross, he is bland. Let's be real. Let's speak facts. He needed Stone Cold Steve Austin to get over. And I would say vice versa. But with Mike Cole, it's like, bruh, this dude has lived through multiple eras. You can't say that one guy put over Mike Cole on commentary, but Stone Cold Steve Austin, he made Jim Ross look good. The Rock made Jim Ross look good. You can't say that about Mike Cole, bro. You cannot, man, and here's why. Jim Ross was lucky, bro. He was lucky to call the Attitude Era based on how deep that roster was with talent. Mike Cole, bro, he has been here from the ups and the goddamn downs. He has been here the moment Stone Cold left. He has been here the moment Rock went Hollywood. He has been here since Brock Lesnar went to the goddamn NFL. He's been here since John Cena. He's been here since Edge, CM Junk. Bro, Mike Cole has been here through the ups and the downs in terms of he's been here when this company was on a goddamn decline and this dude had to call matches for jobbers. He had to call matches for guys who were goddamn mid-carders. He had to try his best to make them look good. Bro, that's hard. You gotta realize, being a play-by-play guy, that's hard. And the fact that, man, for the past 15 years, they have been trying to replace Michael Cole, but they can't. They cannot replace Michael Cole. Don't you get it? They have tried. Bro, where is Kevin Kelly? Do you know how hard it is to keep a play-by-play job for over 20-some years, 10 years, 5 years, 4 years? It's hard. Look at Kevin Patrick. He is gone. This company has fired so many play-by-play guys for the past 10 years, but not Michael Cole. That's called talent. That's called being consistent. Working your ass off. I gotta respect that. When it comes to Jim Ross, bro, this dude has been in multiple companies. That's a red flag. If you are good, right? If you are great at your job, okay, why are you moving from job to job to job? That's a red flag. Listen, Jim Ross has been in multiple companies. That's a red flag. How is he great? How is he good? By that same logic. How come these brands keep on letting Jim Ross go if he is that good like you say he is? But look at Michael Cole, man. 20-some years on the same job. Bro, that job, bro, do you know how hard it is to have Vince McMahon on your ass for 20-some years? Bro, Taz couldn't stand it. Bro, do you know how many people that Vince McMahon had ran off on commentary? Because Vince McMahon is very hard on his commentators. But Mike Cole, he don't care. This dude, he survived the Vince McMahon era. Jim Ross can't say that. Let me repeat. Bro, Michael Cole, he survived the Vince McMahon dictatorship era. He survived that. That's crazy. Like I said, you don't know how hard it is to be a commentator for the World Wrestling Federation. It's hard. Listen, where is Morrow from NXT? Oh, right, he quit because he couldn't take it. They were too hard on him backstage. Why? Because he couldn't take it. So, bro, I have to dock you points. How come Mike Cole can take it? Like I said, man, Mike Cole, he is an inspiration. He is an inspiration. It's crazy how Mike Cole survived that company for 20-some years. How can you not say he's the best of all time? Are you crazy? Listen, have we ever saw a commentator in wrestling last as long as Mike Cole has with one company? One? That has never happened. So how was he not the GOAT? That's called being consistent. That's crazy to me. That's insane. There has been not one play-by-play commentator in wrestling that has worked with one company for over 20-something years. No vacation, no days off. He's there every week, bro. Bro, I gotta respect that. I respect hard work and being consistent and being at your job every week. No days off. Over 20-some years. He's been here through multiple eras. the young Orton, the young John Cena, JBL. He's been here through so many eras. That's called respect. That's called talent. He has been here longer than Jim Ross. So how can you not say he's the greatest of all time? I agree with Pat McAfee. Yes, I think Mike Cole is the GOAT. How? How is he not? They can't replace him. Bro, they are so desperate. They put Corey Graves as a play-by-play guy on SmackDown because they can't find anybody that's like Michael Cole. They can't find him. Who? Vic Joseph? They can't find anybody. That should tell you it's hard being a play-by-play commentator. It's hard as fuck. It's hard as hell, bro. So you gotta put some respect on Mike Cole's name. Okay, what about Jim Ross? Bro, his best years were the Attitude Era. But what? That was what, 5 years? You can't compare a 5 to 6 year sample size to a 25-year resume for Mike Cole. 20-something plus years. And he was never on and off. He was there every week doing his damn job. Jim Ross was so inconsistent. He had bad health. He was always off on commentary. Like, listen, let's talk about Mark Calloway. Let's talk about The Undertaker. This is what I heard. I heard that he did not like Jim Ross on commentary. Why? Because he hated the fact that Jim Ross always brought up people's sports backgrounds. That's facts. Bro, Taker did not like that. I would say, actually, there's tons of guys on the roster from back in the day that did not like Jim Ross on commentary. Why? Because they hated when he always brought up their sports background. I heard that Taker was going to rip off Jim Ross' head because he did not want Jim Ross saying that he was a former basketball player on commentary. Just imagine if Jim Ross were to call The Undertaker a goddamn basketball player. I'm like, bro, that's a gimmick. We should know that Taker was a former goddamn basketball player. I'm like, that kills his gimmick. That kills his dead man gimmick. So that's why Taker said, no, Jim Ross, do not say that I was a former goddamn basketball player on commentary. I will kick your ass if you do it. That's what he told Jim Ross. He said that, bro, I will kick your ass if you tell the world that I'm a damn former basketball player. So Jim Ross had flaws on commentary. Unlike Mike Cole, man, do your research. Go back to maybe 02 and 01. Man, those were his best years. Listen, go back and do homework on Michael Cole. Go back to 01, 02, 03 on SmackDown. Those were his best 3 years. He was hot on commentary. Bro, he was on fire. Go on YouTube 01, 02, 03 SmackDown matches with Mike Cole on commentary. He was the best. He was the best in the world. So that's my point. This guy has lived through so many eras. He has witnessed Orton grow up. He witnessed John Cena grow up. So this guy has been here since Roman Reigns first made his goddamn debut. Let that sink in. So this guy, he keeps his job every year, even though they keep on firing multiple play-by-play guys every year. Why is that? Because they are not Michael Cole. That's facts. Listen, Mike Cole has had tons of matches where he was on fire. And bro, he has had multiple WrestleManias more than Jim Ross. But nobody brings that up. How many WrestleManias has Mike Cole been to? Bro, that's a goddamn record that nobody talks about. How many Manias has Mike Cole called in the main event? That's a record that nobody talks about. People talk about freaking Reigns and Hogan, John Cena. How many main events has Roman been in? Okay, how many main events has Mike Cole been in at WrestleMania? See, nobody brings that up. It's like, listen, that's called longevity and talent and not giving up. Because this dude had Vince McMahon as his boss. Vince was in this guy's ear for the past 25 years, man. You gotta give him props for that. And he has kept his job and he has never complained. That's why Vince McMahon always loved Mike Cole over Jim Ross. Vince did not like Jim Ross, but he liked Mike Cole because Mike Cole, he never complained. He always did his goddamn job every week for the past 25 something odd years. So, to make a long story short, you can name me a better commentator. Listen, it's all about longevity. No more freaking moving around. Mike Cole has never worked for other companies. He is a one company man. That's like, bro, he's the Tom Brady of the WWF. He's the, I don't know, he's the Jay Rice of the WWF. Longevity counts. Because you gotta be great at one place for a long period of time. Jim Ross cannot say that. That man has been fired multiple goddamn times, man. That don't count, man. I have to dock him points. Why was he fired so many goddamn times? Like, why? If he's that good. Right? So, to make a long story short, Michael Cole, he is the greatest of all time, man. Mike Cole is the greatest of all time when it comes to play-by-play commentary because nobody has ever had his kind of career with staying power and being consistent. Bro, stop lying. Mike Cole is the voice of your childhood. Let's speak facts. Mike Cole was the voice of your childhood growing up. So, let's cut out the bullshit. Mike Cole is the goddamn GOAT. You literally, you went from a boy to a man by watching Michael Cole on TV. Let's be real. I've been watching Michael Cole on TV ever since I was a goddamn child. So, and he's still here. Bro, I am a grown ass man. So, that's a long time, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, Jim Ross called Kenny Omega the WWE World Champion, remember? So, I have to dock him points for that. I don't care how old he is. You cannot call a all-elite wrestler the WWE World Champion. It's like, I cannot give you a pass for that. Okay, I'm done.